was one of those plays that felt like a highlight reel destined for the morning shows, until it wasn't. Late in the third quarter against the Los Angeles Rams, Colts receiver Adonai Mitchell pulled off a sensational catch that had the entire stadium on its feet. Trailing a defender, Mitchell reached back with one hand, secured the ball, broke a tackle with a sharp spin move, and sprinted down the sideline with a clear path to the end zone. Fans began celebrating. Broadcasters started to build the moment into the narrative of the game. And then Mitchell did what players are repeatedly warned not to do. He began to celebrate before crossing the plane. The ball came loose just short of the goal line, popped out of the end zone, and rolled through the back of the end zone. Per NFL rules, the result was a touchback. The Rams gained possession at their 20-yard line. A potential game-changing touchdown turned into a sudden 10-point swing. Instead of the Colts taking the lead and momentum, Los Angeles walked away with the ball and a huge lift, and Mitchell understandably was left distraught. Teammates rushed to his side immediately after the whistle, offering pats on the back and words of comfort. Coaches and fans exchanged incredulous looks. In the NFL, celebrating before the play is dead is often called the cardinal sin of the sport, and Mitchell's mistake was an object lesson in why that reputation exists. For every spectacular individual effort, there's a tiny, crucial moment that demands focus until the whistle blows and the ball has clearly broken the plane. The play's fallout was immediate. The Rams, gifted with a turnover and a momentum boost, were able to flip the script for the rest of the quarter. The Colts sideline that had been buzzing moments earlier went quiet. The film room will now be full of repeat footage of the final few yards, an unfortunate teaching clip for younger players across the league. Mistakes like this happen at every level of football, and they're a harsh reminder of the basics. Secure the ball, finish the play, and celebrate only once the outcome is official. Veteran players preach it constantly because the cost of failing to do so can be the difference between a win and a loss. Mitchell's talent and effort on the play were undeniable. He made a phenomenal individual effort that showcased his athleticism and playmaking ability. Unfortunately, the premature celebration overshadowed all of that in the moment. For Mitchell, this will be an ugly learning experience, but not the end of his story. Coaches will stress the lesson in the film room, teammates will rally around him, and if he responds the right way, by keeping his head down, focusing on fundamentals, and letting the play finish, this one awful highlight could become a turning point in his development rather than a defining moment of the season.